Darren, how quickly do you and your staff turn the page to the 2026 offseason?
Yeah, it's a process, and just to give a little insight on it, it really starts the next day. We finished Sunday night, we got back, I think it was around 11 midnight, and the next day I'm meeting with players at 7 a.m. And I love that opportunity, that time to meet with the players, really reflect when it's pretty fresh on the season, and it's a chance for me to get some insight on some things I may not have heard, and just kind of hear what the players might need, feel like they just an opportunity for all of us to grow. And once they put that to bed, like it starts today, and this is when I really have enjoy this time of year. I get to jump in the draft room with the pro scouts, and we go through our entire roster, every single player, and every scout will get to talk about the player. We'll talk about the vision, the future for the player here with the Jets. We'll rank the team, and you really get back to the pure scouting. So it's a fun time of year for me, and then that kind of kicks us off into the offseason as we have the vision for our team and roster, and then some early planning and free agency. Okay, these positions are kind of must-needs, wants. These are some early targets in free agency, but then also with a vision down the road on the draft. Okay, we know we're picking at 2 now, which is exciting. So you're kind of locked there, and you're starting to build this early preliminary draft board, and where the draft might be strong in certain positions, where we might have some strengths or holes in free agency. And it's an exciting time of year. It's a fun time of year. And I'm ready to kick it off.
You're constantly looking at improving the roster. Can you talk about the financial flexibility that you guys have, and then the draft capital as well?
Yeah, I feel really good about both our cap space going into free agency in the offseason, and then obviously our draft capital going into the draft. So I feel like we're in a good position there. And it doesn't change necessarily that you have all this cap space and available cash. We still want to be responsible. It's not necessarily go out and just you're going high price and you're aggressive in the market. You still want to be very strategic and calculated and make sure you're doing the appropriate spending, again, with a vision on free agency and the draft and where you can kind of manipulate that.
How unique is this in terms of the draft that you do have 2 first-round picks, you do have 4 picks in the top 44, and then if you look over the course of the next 2 years, you own 5 first-round picks.
Yeah, no, it is a unique position to be in, and I think we're all really excited, and I'm very confident in the group and excited to see what we do with it.
What will the approach be with the quarterback position in the offseason?
Yeah, like really all positions, and I know it gets kind of cliche and lame to say it, but we'll evaluate the quarterback position. We'll exhaust all options across the league, obviously with an eye on the draft as well. But we'll exhaust all options at the quarterback position like we do all positions. But obviously that'll be a big talking point, and one we'll have to really dive into.
Can you speak about some of the pieces that you have offensively from left to right? You started the same offensive line in every game this season. That's the first time that's happened around here since 2012. Garrett obviously was well on his way to having a big season before going down with the knee injury. He'll be back fully healthy. You extended Ruck. You got Mason Taylor was productive for you. Can you just talk about the pieces around whomever is playing quarterback next season?
Yeah, no, you said it, and we're excited about that offense. Starting with the offensive line, with the group, very rare to have the entire group play the whole year. And I know that with the continuity offensive line, them playing together, they'll continue to grow and continue to get better. And glad we have that foundation up front, because it really does all start up front. So excited about that group. You mentioned the young Mason Taylor. He got a lot of work this year. Unfortunately, ended the season IR, but that's nothing long-term we're concerned about. So it'll be great to get him back, continue to develop. He was a young player coming in the league at 20 years old, and he had a good rookie year. Will only get better. Rucker, we were able to extend, keep him around. And you mentioned Garrett. Unfortunately, Garrett got hurt, but another injury that we don't think is going to be an issue long-term. So Garrett should be back. And throughout the course of the year, we're able to add some guys like A.D. Mitchell and Mechie that we think we believe can continue to develop in our system and add value next year. And then obviously in the running back room, it's a whole stable of guys. And Brees will be a free agent, but we'll exhaust all options there and see how that unfolds.
Darren, appreciate your time as always.
Yeah, thanks.